Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. Andres Borregales, ready to get us started. And here we go from L.A. Ronnie Rivers now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks, as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So that brings up second down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Too much lead on that throw. That throws incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Throwing is Stafford on third. He has the first over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Stafford now on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down throw here for Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, a run with Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Screen here for Williams. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Mevis ready to send this one away.
Here
comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Okay, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game.
Quarterbacks may look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On play action, here's May. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Third defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They drop their chance to get off the field, so let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stevenson with another carry. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going play action, May. Caught on the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And only can get his yard here, Bryce. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. They go again with Stevenson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. They just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. Rolls caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. A handoff for Williams, running left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Mevis able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Stafford once more. connects. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. From inside the 1, here's first and goal. They've got a man in motion. Williams hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Patriots 7.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's made to the air. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. That's a New England first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Ottawa. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, which is forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Rams going nickel here on third down. Again, it's May. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now Stafford to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford throwing again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Man in motion, headed right. Stafford's going to throw once more. Oh, he lost the football! Scooped up by the Patriots! And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before actually attempting one as time expires. First down from the 42. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. This finds Dobbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. Connects on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, May. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Cameron
He's
Curl.
taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. May looking to throw. Will find Stevenson out of the backfield. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Operated from the gun. Here's May. Connection made to Hollins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again, it's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Boy Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 14.
Gallis on to send it away. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the air on 1st down, May. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. That'll be complete to Hollins. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. This is Stevenson heading right. And forget the marker block. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they
Ready, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. So we're through 3 here. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So it'll be third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Adams put in motion right. Throwing is Stafford on third. He completes it in traffic. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Stafford throwing again. Screen here for Williams. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
Attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Patriots running their offense out there. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Running a screen for Stevenson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
So 1st down from the 41. May now. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To throw, here's May. Finds the in route, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We'll get a pause, Broncos. The defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
At the Rams' 17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. May gets it on the design keeper. Offense to the line, 2nd down. This is Stevenson. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. This looks like a run drawn up for May.
Running with you. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
28-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Patriots 24.
Away.
Kickoff for New England.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final
The
snap.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a win for the Patriots. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.